Guys, he's back. Hide the children.
I just don't understand how adults get off to little kids. You know what I mean? 10, 11, 12 years old.
I think my favorite arc on the internet is EDP's quarterly return to YouTube. For some reason, after the cupcake incident, this man feels the need to come back to the internet every 4 to 6 months, all in a desperate attempt to reclaim his YouTube clout. Because while nobody wants to hire him in the real world, every time he tries, there are a group of hackers that are dedicated to tracking him down and making sure his employers know about his past. He could change his name to Zhong Feng, move to Alaska to work as a fishmonger, and these will still track his ass down. He's tried to recapture his clout multiple times by either streaming or uploading on these off-brand Chinese apps, and even those won't let him stay on. These apps literally take on convicted criminals. They literally allow criminals in jail to stay, but they will not let EDP on their platform. As soon as he makes an account and they get a little whiff of him, you know, that musky fat fuck. Okay, I can't say that. They just insta wipe his account. But I guess EDP finally learned, he finally turned over a new leaf. And he's decided to switch up his tactics by apologizing, kind of as like a last resort type of thing, but that's just me speculating. I know, it took him a whole 2 years to finally apologize, but guys, relax. Remember, he's like 500 pounds, guys. They're just slower in general. Can I be fat phobic to? I think I can. Someone give me a fat person in the comments. Give me fuck. For those of you who don't know who EDP is, let me rewind the clock for you real quick. So about 2 years ago, EDP was a pretty big YouTuber. I think he had about 2 million subscribers. Everything was dandy up until the cupcake incident. He was basically the victim of an operation that I like to call Operation Cupcake. Where EDP was basically lured into a trap because he thought he was gonna get some cupcakes from a miner. And yeah, that's how they got his ass. Miners and cupcakes. Being an obese EDP just could not resist those two words. He started salivating and levitating towards the miners and the cupcakes like in them cartoons. I have a theory that EDP actually knew that it was gonna be a trap, but gosh darn it, this was a risk he was willing to take. Miners, But a few days ago, when the world needed him the least, he came back. But this time, he wanted to apologize.
I want to say thank you so much to my loving, supporting, caring friends and family. Without you guys, to be honest with you, I probably would have been fucking committed. But with that being said, I want to take full responsibility for my actions that happened on April 21st, 2021. The entire YouTube shit that went down, the entire YouTube incident, you know what I mean, that went the fuck down. I'm not even going to get into it. You guys already know what the fuck happened. I'm taking full responsibility, full accountability for my actions. I have taken the proper measures and the proper steps forward to seek out help, to try to, you know, get my head on right and to make sure that, you know, in the distant future that I do not hurt, you know what I mean, my loving, caring, supporting friends and family.
Now, I have seen a couple people talk about how EDP could have turned over a new leaf and maybe, you know, maybe he's finally realizing the error of his ways and maybe we could all put this in his past, which you're gonna be smoking some hard shit. Give me the number of your dealer because you are hired. Personally, I think you should be fighting to put EDP in jail, not to give him his fucking life back. This is what I hate about Gen Z. If something is slightly funny or has like a meme-like nature to it, kind of like the EDP situation, people will actually like forgive it. Like it wouldn't be a big deal anymore. It's so goofy to me. And the apology he gave, he didn't even seem genuine because he refers to almost having close to the miner as that YouTube shit. Yeah. That YouTube shit. That time I almost violated a minor. Yeah, that YouTube shit. That YouTube shit. Come on, guys. It's just YouTube shit.
The entire YouTube shit that went down, the entire YouTube incident, you know what I mean, that went the fuck down. I'm not even going to get into it. You guys already know what the fuck happened.
Even saying things like I want to take full responsibility and accountability just seems so fake to me. I don't know. I don't want to be one of those rating YouTuber apologies guys, but it just seems so scripted and fake, you know? Personally, I don't care if you're Mother Teresa. You cannot come back from being Once you've been caught, that's it. You're done. Ostracized. excommunicated. You're not human anymore. Like seriously, I think people are not understanding the severity of the situation. All because he didn't actually physically hurt anyone. But the children he sent pictures of his feces to are probably traumatized. Yeah, that's right. He sent pictures of his to 13-year-old girls. He's so weird. So weird. Like I know I'm being pretty serious, but Daddy's not a complete Sigma male. Papa does have emotions, you know? Because EDP talks about how his actions are affecting his family and friends, about, you know, how his friends and family getting harassed because of what he did. Personally, I think it's crazy that he still has friends. If I found out anyone in my friendship group or my family is engaging in anything like that, they're dead to me. I'm not connected with that nigga no more.
You know what I mean? My loving, caring, supporting friends and family, because they are the ones that hurt the most. They are the ones that suffered the most. I've received numerous fucking messages, screenshots from my friends and family. You know what I mean? Them getting harassed, them getting bullied, them getting fucked with by people. It's all my fault. You know what I mean? It's completely my fault that Philippe has cut ties with me. Completely my fault that JD, Katie.
However, I do sympathize with his friends because they made the mistake of associating with EDP. I feel bad for his mother. She's probably a lovely lady. She just gave birth to EDP. I feel bad for his father. Actually, he's black. His father probably wasn't there. Oh! Friendly fire will not be tolerated. It doesn't even really matter if he apologizes. He should never be forgiven, you know? I don't care if he saves a child from a burning building. In fact, he probably saved that child with the intention of doing things to it. But the firefighters caught him at the front door trying to escape with the child. They were like, "Oh my god, sir, you're a hero." And he was like, "Oh yeah, I totally wasn't gonna f this." Along with EDP's attempts to touch kids, I think an even greater crime here is the fact that he isn't in jail. He hasn't been convicted. He's still roaming the streets, being a complete danger to our children. And this is mainly because a lot of the evidence that they got on EDP was online, and it was like made by these kind of YouTube to catch a predator type niggas. So it really wasn't like useful evidence that the police can actually convict him for, which is insane to me. I have personally never seen a human being that lucky in my entire life. As a Moist Critical said, the motherfucker must have gotten all 7 Dragon Balls and sacrificed his kidney to Shenron to duck those allegations. It's just crazy how he got away with that. This is the type of corny writing you see in like a Darman video or like a shit Bollywood movie. Some Bollywood movies are good. Don't attack me. Like seriously, he must have sold some of his organs to the Matrix. Cause gee willikers, the evidence they got on this motherfucker was probably enough to put him in jail forever. Put him in jail with like the Tyrones and the Jaquaviuses. You know, the motherfuckers that haven't seen a woman in 15 years. All I'm gonna say is EDP is a very soft, curvy man. Now, I don't believe EDP's apology is even real because he spent the last 2 years either defending what he did or kind of like making a joke out of it. For example, that one time where he recorded himself eating a cupcake. Yeah, he actually did that. Trying to play into the joke like, "Hey guys, oh, funny." Like, EDP is the first man that I have ever met that is proud of being a sex offender. Like, "Hey guys, I'm a what are you gonna do about it? Come here, little boy." Like that is the energy I get from this video. Another one of EDP's excuses was when he came out and said that the entire cupcake incident was all an acting role. He was basically just auditioning to play the part of a but the people who auditioned him wrongfully accused and framed him, and everybody believed it because he did such a good job of acting. Like, wow. We gotta get EDP in Hollywood, man. Like, what role do you think EDP would play if he was in fucking Hollywood, bro? I'm jacking it. He plays like Rasputin's big brother or some shit, or Rasputia herself. Life as an obese must be tough, man. Cause everywhere he goes, everybody under the age of 25 knows who he is. He'll be grocery shopping, and all of a sudden, niggas are staring at him because he's a like, "Right there, officer. There he is. Get his ass." I don't know, man. I hope EDP disappears. Not that way. I don't hope he dies. I just hope he has a very difficult life. That's it. Well, anyway, that is the end of the video, boys. If you're gonna subscribe, make sure to set notifications to all. It's like really important for like the YouTube algorithm. So yeah. Goodbye.
tell your bitch ass something.
I do not condone no hoe blowing up my line.